Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shine himself.
Of Harlem.
What up, what up, what up? Y'all already know this is Punch on Boxing, aka Mr. Moo Shine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazon, aka El Borracho. Dímelo, mi gente. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man. April's still heating up, ain't gonna slow down. The boiling water is not gonna simmer at all. It's gonna stay boiling. April, going to the last weekend of April 30th. Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez, unification bout, super featherweight, WBC, WBO. Also in Madison Square Garden, you got one of the most anticipating fight of all of boxing. Not only women boxing, but all of boxing. Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor, undisputed lightweight championship bout. The 7th division world champion from Puerto Rico, Carolina, Brooklyn, New York. Pound for pound, knockout queen of the sport of boxing, baby. Amanda Serrano versus the undefeated, undisputed from Ireland, Olympian, Katie Taylor. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Let's go. No support, I'm out. No support, I am out. Let's go. I'm setting the tone out here too, man. I'm setting the tone. The relationship between us and subscribers and followers in the community I need some good feedback. I need some good feedback. Fuck these mediocre numbers. It's not enough. It's not truly support. Let's go. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen, on your way in. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know that Oscar Valdez is trainer with Eddie Reynoso, trainer of the year. Alongside with Canelo Alvarez, pound for pound fighter. Number 1, Canelo Alvarez, 4th division world champion, super middleweight undisputed. He's in the Black Mamba space right now. He's in that Michael Jordan space. It's clutch city, 4th quarter. Canelo Alvarez, King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Kello, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get the fuck out of here, man. Is the tutelage and teaching and motivation and inspiration of Canelo Alvarez going to help Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson? Now, we've seen that in the past, it ain't helped Caitlin Plant when Andre Ward was trying to give him some little pep talk, training with him. It ain't helped Caitlin Plant versus Canelo Alvarez. We see Oscar de la Hoya, being a tutelage and being a teacher to Ryan Garcia. We see also, who else is helping out? We see Floyd Mayweather with Javon Tank Davis, but it seems like that ain't gonna be a relationship that's gonna last a long time. But you see Devin Haney as well, the relationship they had. Is it enough? Is it enough for Oscar Valdez to overcome Shakur Stevenson? I got Shakur Stevenson being out Oscar Valdez. Rob said, how did Brooklyn Nets? I don't know, man. I'm all about boxing right now. I don't know nothing about the basketball stuff, man. I left that alone. I'm full-blown boxing. Boxing. Shakur is the more gifted fighter. Valdez winning is very hard. William Sebastian said. Yeah, man. Yeah. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Let's go. Let's get these numbers up. For real. The support with the support. El apoyo. ¿Dónde que está el apoyo? Hey, yo, Mimito, enseña la cara, mano. La cara está aquí, Mimito, mi hermano. ¿Por qué tú quieres ver la cara, mota? Mira, espera. Estoy aquí, mi hermano. Estoy aquí, pero no quiero enseñar la cara. Ahora, Mimito, tú sabes. Mira la carita. ¿Te gusta, mota? Estoy en carro ahora mismito. Haciendo el live in their car, my friend. Anything is possible in the sport of boxing. True, 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 true. Ahí está la ofrenda. Ahí está la ofrenda. Everybody, if you haven't subscribed to the website, subscribe to the website, punchrunboxing.net. Subscribe to the website. Subscribe to the website, Punch Run Boxing Channel 24/7, 24/7. You already know, man. If you haven't joined, become a member. Become a member. The message is in the pin right there. Become a member. Support el apoyo. Dímelo. Dímelo. Show me if y'all really into the channel. If y'all really subscribe to the channel. If y'all want me to enhance the channel in a certain way. It's good to do everything. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody wants to also be, appreciated and compensated for their hard work and dedication, traveling to places. I'm over here in New York City. We're about to do this. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor starts off tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the what you call it, the workout. The workout. Then on Thursday is gonna be the final press conference. Friday gonna be the weigh-in, and Saturday's gonna be the fight. Your boy, Mr. Moonshine. Y'all already know, man. Gonna get these exclusives. Y'all already know how it is. Saca el Moonshine Punch. No, estoy guiando, mi hermano. ¿Qué pasa? Danny Medina in the building. Danny Medina in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? Cali Fire in the building. Alma, dímela, dímelo. Honestly, think Oscar's being overlooked. It's going to be a hell of a fight either way. To be very honest, Alma, I always had, I think, Shakur Stevenson beating Oscar Valdez, but I think that the last outing of Oscar Valdez is what makes people feel like Shakur Stevenson is really gonna outbox him, because he was getting outboxed his last fight. And just looking at his last fight, and people, it just feels like, and every fight is his own fight. Style makes fights. But the style that the Brazilian gentleman, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Kansunkao, he was outboxing Oscar Valdez, and people feel like if that was Shakur Stevenson, if he could outbox Oscar Valdez, imagine what Shakur Stevenson is going to do. So I think Oscar Valdez's last outing is what makes people feel that, he's going to struggle with Shakur Stevenson. I think if it was like a fight right after the Miguel Burchell, I think more people will be having Oscar Valdez beating Shakur Stevenson, to be honest. If Oscar Valdez would have gone straight from to Miguel Burchell to Shakur Stevenson, you know what I'm saying? I think people will have. I think half of the people, probably more people, will have Oscar Valdez beating Shakur Stevenson. It's just that outing of his last fight just didn't sit well with a lot of people, and that's why I think a lot of people's confidence for Shakur Stevenson to beat Oscar Valdez. But it's going to be a good fight. Both of these guys are champions. Both of these, Oscar Valdez is tough. He could take a hit. He could adjust. We've seen that in his fights. We've seen him go through adversity. We've seen him. So Oscar Valdez is a pure warrior, just like Shakur Stevenson. The question, now the question is, do we know that Oscar Valdez could fight with a broken jaw? We know that Oscar Valdez could take a punch. We know that Oscar Valdez could actually adjust. Now the question is, could Shakur Stevenson adjust? How about if he's going through some issues? How about if he get clean with a shot? How about if he get dropped? Could he get up from that? Could he adjust? Because we know Oscar Valdez, we've seen that he could do that. So that's another analysis that a lot of people don't want to break down. Of course, I believe that Shakur Stevenson, in every category, offensively and probably defensively, is just a little bit better than Oscar Valdez, except for the power. I'll give Oscar Valdez the power. Now, I think when now we question outside of the tools of the sport of boxing, and we question the heart, the testicular fortitude, the mental fortitude. Could he sustain? Could he sustain being hurt? Now these are questions that Shakur Stevenson is gonna have to answer. I think that Oscar Valdez's footwork is underrated. I think that he could get to Shakur Stevenson. I think that he could cut the ring off better than any of opponents of Shakur Stevenson, because Shakur Stevenson knows how to move as well, likes to work at the outside, likes to control the range. But Let me see my peoples. Shout out Cali Fire Punch Drunk. Let's go. Valdez Mota. Valdez this Saturday, Canelo next Saturday. You already know, man. Cinco de Mayo, Canelo Alvarez, Dimitri Bivol. Cinco de Mayo, May 7th. It's gonna be awesome. I'm telling you, boxing is lit. Boxing is lit. Alex said Valdez has heart. We know he could overcome adversity. He has power. His last three, including Shakur, are great names. He has proven, but Shakur has to answer all of them. Facts. Shakur needs to earn his spot. You know what I'm saying? He's a champion. He earned his spot. He did earn his spot, though. You know what I'm saying? But, maybe he ain't gonna get hit clean. Maybe his defense is so good. Could Oscar Valdez neutralize um the offensive game and the defensive and the defensive game of Shakur Stevenson? You know what I'm saying? He got to get to Shakur Stevenson. I believe that he could get foot wise, punch wise, maybe. I think there's gonna be punches that are gonna be laying there. Let's see how Shakur Stevenson gonna take him. Oscar won his last fight. He did win his last fight. But I think that's the reason why people are more confident that Shakur Stevenson is gonna outbox Oscar Valdez because of Oscar Valdez's performance last fight. Even though that he made the adjustments and won the fight. I still think that he won the fight, in my opinion. I think that his opponent took his foot off the gas. I think a lot of people stay stuck with the of the adversity. Fighters going through adversity, the favorite fighter going through adversity. I think people stay stuck to that. It's just like when watching Devin Haney versus Linares. Everybody want to talk about when he got hurt. Um, when Javante Davis is struggling with Isaac Cruz. When guys like you know Keith Thurman get hit to the body but still overcome it. You know what I'm saying? And I think people get stuck, but never like to talk about when they overcome. Only when it comes to Tyson Fury, that's when everybody be like, "Oh shit, you remember we got hurt? You got dropped, you came right back." G Funky in the building. What's good, G Funky? Everybody subscribe to G Fucking Boxing. I don't think so. Canelo has problems with Philly shell defense. Whoa, I don't know about that, G Funky. I did a video and I broke it down that Canelo knows how to punch holes through the Philly shell. My video, G Funky on my video on Instagram did 3.7 million. I did a video on how Canelo Alvarez know how to punch holes through the Philly shell. And that's by going through the hips, going through the body, throwing 2 to 3 punch combination. He punched through the hole through the middle. You feel me? He punched the hip, then shoot the left hook to the solo plex. Instead of the head, he shoots the body shot with the right to the hip, throws a combination, and that's how you get. Look, the way that you go through, beat punch hole through a Philly shell, you got to throw combinations. You just can't be 1, 2 punches. It got to be 2 to 3 punch combination because a fighter just can't block, switch. Nah. You got to go through the body to the top. And I think that Canelo Alvarez, I did a whole video about it. Go check it out on my Instagram if anybody haven't seen it. Rider of the Storm. What's good, brother? What's good? He said salute punch Valdez struggling against Concenciao. Concenciao, I believe that's the way you pronounce the name. Before Shakur is a good thing. He forced some slick and fast mover. Now he sees what mistakes he made and will correct them against Shakur. Good point. Rider of the Storm. Yeah, I just finished saying that maybe the confidence that I give my prediction is because of the way that I saw Oscar Valdez, but it's true. But it's true, Rider of the Storm. I didn't emphasize that maybe he took that as a test and as an experience and go back to the drawing board. And I think, to be honest, I think that was the perfect opponent to prepare for Shakur Stevenson. So you're absolutely correct. Thank you for your analysis, my brother. You absolutely correct. Oscar needs to cut off the ring and hit the hip. Just with combinations, hit the hip. If he's moving around, hit the if he's in the Philly shell, because Shakur Stevenson, I'm gonna say it like this: Shakur Stevenson is not like T.O. stays on the Philly shell. He stays because he likes to catch. But Shakur Stevenson shows more defensive looks. You know what I'm saying? The high guard, the mid guard, the Philly shell. He just doesn't stay in the Philly shell. You know what I'm saying? And his defense does remind me a little bit of a Pretty Boy Floyd. His defense, because a lot of people talk about the shoulder roll, but I, um Floyd Mayweather never just stood on the shoulder roll like that. He showed a lot of defensive you know, looks. Kings of the Commonwealth, good looking out, man. Appreciate that. Kings of the Commonwealth, appreciate you, man. Ride of the storm, my brothers, my brothers, my brothers. The members was good. Rick Raw, Oscar needs to rough him up. I think he got. You know what? I think he got the skills to pay the bills. So not he don't need to really rough him up. I think that Oscar about that just he got the good footwork to I think he got good enough footwork to cut the ring off and do what he got to do. I don't think he's this type of fighter. I don't think he's a limited fighter like maybe like a Miguel Burchetta probably gonna need to rough the guy up, or a limited fighter like a Rolly Romero who needs to rough up his fighters. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that Oscar Valdez need to do that, but I think that Oscar Valdez is a good inside fighter as well. Exchange form of the building was good. I thought Oscar beat Constant. Me too. I did too. I think he adjusted in the championship rounds. But a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they stay stuck. They didn't see how he adjusted. So New Jersey Drive, my flick was good. B Rad Boxing was good. It wasn't a Philly shot, it was Floyd. I got Shakur by decision. Samia was good. I got Shakur by decision. Yes, I'm biased from Newark, New Jersey in the building. Was good, man. Red man. Rayo is the 135 pounds, bro. I get it now, Punch Run Boxing. Uh-oh. The haters is here. What's good, bro? What happened, 17, the boy? What? You get it, you get what now? What you get? What you get? But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good fight, man. It's gonna be a good fight. I got Valdez. L Step said I got Valdez by KO. Ooh, sheesh. Ooh, could happen. You know, we still got to see how Shakur Stevenson go and take a punch, right? Let's see if he can find a way to land it. See if he can do educated pressure like Canelo does. Valdez can take all Valdez needs. Is one good shot. To his boy never been tested. Um, what? But like it's like I said yesterday on live, is one thing that I take from Luis Neri, and I think that it does make sense what he was trying to say, and he's not the only one that have said that Eddie Reynoso trained on his fighter like Canelo Alvarez. Now Canelo Alvarez is in a different division where a lot of people don't throw in a lot of punches. Luis Neri and Oscar Valdez, you know what I'm saying? He's fighting in the lightweight in a lighter weight, and where their opponents is throwing a lot of punches. Canelo Alvarez don't throw a lot of punches. You know what I'm saying? The way that he pressures his fighters is like he overwhelms them with his effective aggression, but not effective pressure. I'm gonna put it like that because not even aggression. He just effective pressure. He just overwhelms you, mentally and physically. It's hard to fight, but anything could happen. Anything could happen. But I believe that both of these guys are good enough that you know what I'm saying. I hear a lot of people saying that Oscar Valdez got a puncher's chance. Nah. He got a boxing chance. He could win this fight legitimately. He is not this guy that just I only said that Shakur Stevenson is just a little bit better than Oscar Valdez in every category, but that doesn't mean come fight night Oscar Valdez shows that he got more wrinkles to his game, could overwhelm Shakur Stevenson because that's one thing. I believe that Oscar Valdez is one of these fighters like Canelo Alvarez that's shown the evolution of Mexican fighting. You know, a lot of people feel when they see Mexican fighting as a toe-to-toe thing. We saw, and that's why a lot of people feel like Miguel Bichel was going to knock out or stop Oscar Valdez. We saw that Oscar Valdez got a lot of footwork. He got power off the back foot, and that's one thing that I don't believe that Shakur Stevenson have shown. Oscar Valdez have shown that he's good off the back foot and throw some power shots and combination off the back foot. But defensive wise, he does get tagged though. He does get tagged. El Sacho, the Philly shell is very hard defense to break. Yes, Julio did it, but we don't know if Valdez can. Yeah, if Valdez gets him with a good body shot or Kenny shot, Shakur will run the whole fight. One thing that Shakur Stevenson said, and I said this yesterday during the interview, whatever they face to face, he was like, I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight. Like basically saying I'm not gonna fight you the way people want to fight. I'm not dumb. I'm not. I got more, and I'm just paraphrasing. I'm just not gonna go toe to toe, and I'm gonna fight the way that people want me to fight. He said I'm not going tit for tat. So he's telling you in other words that he's in it to box. You know what I'm saying? He's not in it to go out there and try to knock out Oscar Valdez and things of that nature. And I think that Shakur Stevenson is going to take the Money Mayweather route. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to win off points. He is an Olympian. He knows the point system. He's a silver medalist. So I could see him going through, winning by points. I think by winning by any means necessary. And I think that his mentors will go along with it. You know what I'm saying? Andre Ward, one of his mentors. You know what I'm saying? Just win how you need to win. Kings of the Commonwealth said, let's go Valdez. Khan, what's good, brother? Khan says Stevenson is the quicker guy and needs to box. Okay. Prime time. 89 said, I think Shakur is too fast. Valdez might have to take 2 punches to land one of his, which he can't do since Shakur lacks power. Now, that's what I'm talking about right there. Valdez needs to, I know he's fighting, you know what I'm saying, under the Eddie Reynoso type of, you know, technique, but I think he's going to need to throw more punches. You know what I'm saying? He's going to need to throw more punches because I believe that Shakur Stevenson is not like this. This guy's a massive high volume puncher. He's a very smart fighter. He doesn't waste punches. He sets his punches up. He works behind the jab, like most of just like 101 teaching. He does a great job in jabbing to the solo plex and setting his shots up from there. And every time I see that, I say, damn. When I see young fighters touch that jab to the bottom, work and then shoot that right hand, feint to the body, feint, punch the arm, punch the you know what I'm saying, play around, pawn the jab. You know what I'm saying? He does a lot of things. He does a lot of things in that ring. That a lot of people probably don't value, but Shakur Stevenson does a lot of things. He's a veteran. He got a veteran style. Good looking out, prime time. Appreciate that. Prada Pierre, what's good? What's good? I honestly think that this fight could look like Floyd versus Gotti. Ooh, I can't see Oscar getting put in the blender. Ooh, I don't know about Gotti because Gotti was more of a slugger. You understand? He was more of a slugger. I'm not sure if it's going to be Gotti. I could say that this fight could be like um. hmm, I ain't gonna say Zab Judah either because I think Zab Judah was offensively special as well. But um, I could see this fight like Floyd and Mosley. I could see this fight like I could see this fight like like Mosley and Floyd. I could see this fight, or maybe. Matter of fact, I could see this fight like Floyd Mayweather versus Cotto. I could see this fight like that. I think that's what it is because I do believe that Cotto had good footwork, got good power, but he just wasn't quicker than Floyd Mayweather. He wasn't faster than Floyd Mayweather. He didn't have defense better than Floyd Mayweather. His jab wasn't better than Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? So Floyd was just a little bit better than Cotto. But yeah, every round was competitive, but he didn't win the rounds. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that's why in my prediction I said Oscar Valdez when he let on 117 111 because I just feel like you know um, Shakur Stevenson is just going to win those tough rounds, in my opinion. I think he's just going to outbox him, outpoint him. Kings of the Commonwealth was good. He said they said the same thing about T.O. before he fought Loma. They said that he couldn't outbox Loma, and look what happened. You never know. Facts. We never know. That's why a lot of people going to watch the fight. I'm going to try my hardest to watch the fight, but of course I'm going to be in Madison Square Garden to watch Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. That's a fight that I've been pumping for a long time. That's a fight that I've been waiting for. That is one of the primary fights in the sport of boxing, like a Bud, like a Spence, like a undisputed heavyweight. That's the most important fight in women boxing. One of the most important fight in boxing. These girls are, you know what I'm saying? They walking Hall of Famers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna miss that for the world, especially in Madison Square Garden. I'm in there. Good looking out, Kings of the Commonwealth, man. Appreciate that, brother. You never know in boxing. Facts, Con. Triple X said Floyd said Cotto was the strongest fighter he fought. Facts. And I think that the scoring, one of the judges only gave Cotto 1 round. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. People talk about, think about it. People talk about when Canelo fought Triple G, and then that judge gave 118, 110. I ain't seen no Cotto. I ain't they get yeah, I think one of the scorecard was 118, 110. That shit was crazy. I ain't see it that wide now. That's a better comparison. Punch Floyd Cotto, yeah. I think that's the way it's gonna go. Samir said I got Amanda by KO. Shit, I got Amanda by I got Amanda stopping Katie Taylor as well. Alma said we can all agree that in boxing nothing is guaranteed. That's why I love boxing. Facts. 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 I hope Shakur don't make the fight into a Rigondeaux versus Casimero, with the Shakur being Rigo. See, I just see. I think that Oscar Valdez is way smarter than Casimero. I don't think. I don't even think even if Shakur Stevenson is trying to make it like that, I don't think it's gonna go like that. Even if he's trying to make it like that, I don't think it'll go like that. Rapstar Boxing Knowledge in the building. Everybody subscribe to Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, man. Subscribe to this channel, man, and show support when he go live, man. See, it's more like Julio Chavez versus Medrick Taylor. And damn, Julio Cesar Chavez, he fought like 6 fights that year. He fought Frankie Randall twice. He fought Whitaker and Medrick Taylor in the span of, I think in the span of 12 months, he had 6 fights. Julio Cesar Chavez was a monster to do that. That's a monster. He fought Frankie Randall twice, Pernell Whitaker, and Medrick Taylor in less than 12 months. Julio Cesar Chavez is a dog, bro. It's a savage. Even Maidana versus Floyd, one judge had a 117, 111 for Floyd. Valdez shouldn't try to get under Stevenson's skin to get him to exchange. I mean, they have sparred each other before, right? So, I think they know each other enough. I think they respect each other. Don't be surprised if Shakur stops Valdez. That would be a surprise too, right there, because I don't see that coming. But if Shakur Stevenson is getting stronger into his adult strength, shit, and we got to give him that. Chavez fought Camacho in that stretch also. Yeah, yeah, man, that was what year was this? It was 92 maybe. Was it 92? 92, 93? I forgot what year it was, but I know he fought all these guys like in between like in 12 months. He had like 6 fights and all hard fights. Julio ended Taylor's career. Yeah, he beat Medrick Taylor. Yep. That's how I became a fan of Frankie Randall, the surgeon. hmm What if Valdez flips the script and fights off the back foot? Well, that's what I said earlier. I think Valdez, we seen that he could make adjustment. He does got power off the back foot. He does got good combinations. He does got good combinations off the counter, off the back foot. So I won't even be surprised. I think he could do that easily. Major Taylor got his worst wash against Terry Norris. Reynoso knows how to train fighters using the Philly shell. Yeah, I think they cracked the. I think they cracked the code already. I know that. They cracked the code on that one. All you got to do is throw combinations. When you throw combinations off the Philly shell, you know what I'm saying? You could get through that. But if you throw like one single shot, 2 single shots, wild punches, nah. You got to throw some good, effective combinations, 3 punch combinations, and it have to be from the bottom to the top. It got to work from the bottom to the top. Remember, that's how even Devin Haney got caught like that. You know what I'm saying? Came up with the Philly shell, and Linares threw, I think it was a 4 punch combinations, and the last punch got it because If you throw a combination, it's just so much that you could block. You know what I'm saying? Shoulder roll, you could catch and shoot, hit the elbow. It's so much it's so much. So you could actually land something off the shoulder roll, but you got to work the body first and hit the solo plex. Hit that left hook, use the angle. You know what I'm saying? Hit that left hook to the body and stuff like that. Come with an overright and throw some combination straight punches and hooks. Yeah, Taylor Serrano gonna be epic. Gonna be epic. Hey yo, but look, you know what I'm saying? Something came up. Something came up. Easy to say when fighting Shakur though. Something came up, and I'm about to. Got some good news. Got some good news, folks. So let me get this. Let me get this right quick. But yo, I'm gonna drop a video. If I could go back live in a minute, but I gotta do something right quick, y'all. So peace out. Love y'all. Tomorrow we got some exclusive. Y'all already know I'm gonna be in Madison Square Garden. It's gonna be lit tomorrow. Hopefully get Jake Paul, man. Hopefully get Jake Paul, Nonito Donaires in the city. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Triple X in the building. The fight bring back the vibes of 130 with Morales, Barrera, and Pacquiao. Kingpins in the building. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.